Hi, 8 o'clock, here I am. I wasn't sure if I'd make it because, you know, it's 2 days till Christmas, but it's not like I have to wrap a lot. My kids are not really getting much because they're so old, they don't need a lot, but they get something. So what I'm showing you today is this is Nature's Symphony. The instructions are in the front, a bit small there. Nature's I was thinking it's my Symphony. Oh my God, people tell me. Yeah, I think I've got dyslexia, my kids tell me. Nature's Symphony. Does that sound right? I've said it so many times, I'm sure you'll get what I'm meaning. So this is a card that uses the same colours in their DSP as I did, what was my last one in the colours? That I used in my, so this is the pack that I used with, and that's the same colours that go with it. So it is in the it is in the catalogue coming out on January the 4th, and I've written on my instructions everything you can do when you go to AnnetteFalconer.stampinup.net, and that is where you can order, and everything's written in my instructions. In the dark are the stuff that you need, and they've all got their numbers on, so that's easy enough. And they're all in the new, this card today is in the new catalogue that's open in January. We're not allowed to open it, so it's a waste of time showing you, isn't it? But it's all using my favourite colours, pretty peacock. And anyway, so I had a hard time trying to find out like what I'm going to do when you open it, because look at this. Dunning. And it just stands out. Look at that. It's got "You Make Me Smile," that, and then turn it over and you can write your greeting on the back. It's a big leaf, and this is a big leaf, and I like you lots. Isn't that nice? You make me smile. Oh, I'm easily amused, folks. I'm easily amused. Alright, so we are going to start that. I'm just having a look if my Netties has come on yet. I seem to be there, but I don't see myself. Oh, I do see me up there. No comments though. Oh my goodness. All I can say is hello everybody, because it is a fun night. Now I know it's a couple of days before Christmas, and when you've got teenagers, they don't really need you as much, do they? Get put out to pasture pretty quick. I've used, my card is with Night of Navy and Blue Florals. What's that one say? This one, so this is where the stamps are and all of that, and that's the dies. So I've used that one and that one and that one, and I have pre-cut them because I thought, just in case a lot of people don't come on, I thought I'll just do it so I can do it quicker and then done. So that's the stamps. I haven't yet stuck them in. I must do that today. So we're just going to crack on and get into this card and go. Alright, so I've got those two. So this is how I pack my cards for when we do kits. So if anyone wants card kits from me, I can do that, and this is how I do it. They all come, everything included. Now the ribbon in the pack that comes with this, it's a black one that's blue. It's, hold on, I'll pull open the book and have a look. I can't show you. I'll just do a nice blue thing, but I didn't order it. I'm looking like here page 39. You can't see me, can you? Not allowed to. So the Secret Sea bordered open weave ribbon is the one you should use, because it will be available and comes with everything that goes with Nature's Walk. But I didn't have any, so I adjusted, and I think that's quite sufficient for me, and you have to do the same. So I've already die cut a few things. Oh look, one of my dots has jumped off. I wonder where it came from. 1, 2, 3. It's dropped off here. I had one little dot on there and it's bounced off. Oh. I wonder what's happened. Oh, now I've really lost it. So I'm going to get my, remember you've got your tool on the back. So I'm going to get that. Oh, I'll get a new one out. How's that? That can get vacuumed up. And I'm just going to grab a small one, and I think I had it there. Must have been because I was putting it in and out of the card. Alright, so let's get our wriggle on. Oh, you can't really see that. You don't really need to. It's all there. I'll bring it over when I need to show you more. My envelope. Okay. My new envelope. When I start stamping, I'll grab that. Alright, so I have got a piece of white. All the measurements are written at the front of the introduction, so don't panic. You'll know. So I've used Pretty Peacock and Old Olive for the leaves. And I've cut those ones because I use them twice or 3 times. I've also stamped out in Pretty Peacock from the stamp thing, because as I said, you might not want to sit there and watch me do it all. And there's another one. Alright, so I've got a couple of those done. And there's a back and a front. Oh, maybe I've got 2 there. I didn't need them. I don't need one of them. I was looking for something else before. Now this one is smaller, so this is my top mat on the front of the card. See how it's smaller than that? That's there, and that's going on the front. We've got 4 pieces of, what have we got on the white cardstock? We've got one at 3/7/8 of an inch by thing, and cut 4 at 3.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got a piece for stamping. We've also got the white cardstock for the front, and one for the inside, and we've got another piece of this. Alright, so, and this is going to be our folded. So our card is 8 1/4 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. That looks like more than 5.5. I'm just going to pull this out. So we've got 8 1/4. Yes, I thought that was more than 5.5. Haven't I got, my eyes sometimes work. Hi guys, I see some people on. Thank you for jumping on, that's really nice of you. I enjoy having some company. I hope you've got all your Christmas stuff up and done. If you don't celebrate Christmas, that's totally fine. So we're going to score this in half, which is 4 and 2 points over, which is 4 1/8. And we'll do it without our little old scorer. And that will nicely match. And look how nicely that goes. So we just get our bone folder and run that down there. Okay, and then with our next piece of Night of Navy, it is 3.5 by 3.5 by 8, and it is scored at 2, 4 and 6. So 2 inches, 4 inches, and 6 inches. 2, 4, 6. How's that? 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're folding that down because that's going to be our mountain. And then we're folding these two up. Alright, so valley, valley, mountain. Okay, see that? But we're going to be doing it like this. Alright, so we've got that done. We've got our card ready. Let's just start. So we've got one piece is a little smaller, and these two are the normal ones, and my flower's upside down, so I'll turn them around. That's for inside. I've had one of my sons come down to stay for 4 days with his little girls. Isn't it funny when you put blue on blue? You have to just double check where your seam is so you know that you've got it right. So we're going to do that on one side and onto the other side. Okay. We've got that on that side. Now, on the front, we've got the white, the smaller white, okay? So one is, I hope it's smaller. Okay. And that is there. Let me just double check that that's correct. Let me put the blue on top. Yes, we've got quite a bit. I wanted a bit of white to take away from so much dark. And they come and they've got their kids, and so we give them our room and they have their own sort of suite, and the kids stay in there, and they sleep in my walking robe and my husband's walking robe. So I got online with Big W and got them some nice, oh my God, so cheap. I got 2 fold-up mattresses, 2 doona covers, 2 pillows, 2 doonas, 2 sets of sheets for $225. Oh my God, that was so cheap. So now, every time they stay, I don't have to keep looking for sheets because we've got boys at home, so no one's going to see all the sheets. Okay, so that's the beginning. Oh, okay, I'm going to just turn that over and see what I do. So this one I've just glued down, and you just need to put a bit in the middle. You don't have to worry too much because it's got a nice lot of sticking power in this one. And I have done that up here. I'll take it a little bit over to the sides. That's it. And I'm just going to grab a block or 2 and hold that down for a second while I get, what have I done with these ones? They're up as well. They're not really hammered down. Okay, so we'll just glue those again. Oh, now look at that. Yes, that's the back. So I'm just, not a lot. It will stick. Yeah, so they left 4:30 in the morning. They flew off, and it took me well over a day to get everything back to normal. Okay, so we're going to take that right over there, as long as it doesn't go over the card too much, and we'll just block that up for a second. With my, it's just like a little bit of, it's a die cut and it's wood, so I will show you. So I used old olive and this is in Secret Sea, and these are the dies. So I used the old olive in that. I stamped from this packet, I stamped that, and then I cut it out with the die from there. So there's a lot of dies in there, so it's quite handy. And this piece here is what I'm showing you now, the wood. So it's sort of, I've made it risen. I've rised it. So you can see it when I'm doing that. I'm going to put it right over there. And I'm going to just take this in it. Just excuse me a little bit, I was losing my other side. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so they should be down. And then with this, I have put it up on dimensionals so that it sits up a bit better. And my dot, I'm going to grab that now because I noticed, like I showed you before, it actually fell off, so I don't want it. I want to get that on now. Over here. No, I'm not. I'm going to turn it round over here. Give that a good hard press. Hello. Hi on YouTube. How are you? Facebook. There's a few people coming on, but I think everyone's shy. It is a quick card because I'm doing it a bit faster so that I don't bore the hell out of you, because I know it's 2 days to Christmas and everyone's got their Christmas wrapping. If they do that, if they don't, then this is not a Christmas card, so you don't have to worry. I love it. Different people have different ways of celebrating. It's cool. And if you don't do Christmas, it really doesn't matter, because it's fun just to do anything, isn't it? Alright, so I've done that. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. So I'm going to put this down here. A minute. Yep, well, I am putting it down there now. I'm not going to be moving that. Let's fix that up a little bit so it doesn't. There you go. Alright, now I am going to stamp with the stamps. Now these come in these flat things. I haven't done my on this one yet. So I did this because this is a massive stamp and it takes your big block, this block that is 3.5 by 4.5. So if you've got that, that's what this stamp goes out on, so just be aware of that. I am putting, what did I do? I like you a lot. Hopefully that's the right one. Yep. And I have done that in Pretty Peacock because I've done Pretty Peacock on the front. Ooh, look at that. This is such a lovely colour. Alright, so I've done that. Where are you? And I've also done inside You Make Me Smile. So I might just do that while we're at it. And I do have to use a bit of the big block to put it on my envelope. So I'll do all that all at the same time. Okay, so one of the cards that are in the middle, I think is that. They're all exactly the same size. Yeah. So I have put You Make Me Smile up here. Oh, I'm just going to straighten that up. Isn't that lovely? I do hope you enjoy my cards. Alright, so that's going there. And the other thing we need to do is just pop that out of the road for a minute and get this big leaf. But I'm not actually going to stamp the whole leaf on the envelope because it is just too big for the envelope and the back of the card. See here, I've just done half, and again on the back because it's too big. So it's so lovely though. So I'm just going to get that much. Whoop, look, watch out. Where's my little cloth I had today? Oh, I did have a cloth. I'll just wipe it off on here without getting all that. I don't want that to lean over my card. Oh, there's a wee bit down the bottom. Can you see that? Don't rock your don't rock your ergonomics. Alright, now where did I put that piece of stamping paper? Here it is. I just don't want to get it on my desk and then get it everywhere. So I am just putting that up here, and only on half, because you've got to have somewhere to write your greeting. And then I'm going to go back and do a little bit more. Oh, I'll just put someone sending me a message, but I don't need that. So that's on the back. Now my envelope is here. And so I am just going to put that on the side of that. I re-inked mine, and it's quite rich at the moment. So, oh, it does come up that colour, doesn't it? Alright, oh, does that seem like... I keep looking at it. Maybe I've got too much water on my ink pad. That's better. And where is my sheet? Here it is. I'm just going to put it back. So isn't it lovely? It's a nice big set. I've got to put that onto the paper, onto the cover it comes in. Now they're so easy, you can keep them so I won't have thousands of, I'll have more room, I won't have thousands of on the corner. Now don't tell anyone, look, Mr. Dot's there. You can't, can you see it? No. Alright, so while this one here is out, we will stick it on the back of our card ready so we don't lose it. We did have quite a lot of fun with the kids. Now, when we open this, first we can do this, and we will shut this, because all we're doing is putting the printed leaves out next. Okay, so I'm just going to, what did I do? I've got to keep looking at what I did do. It's just a straight, no jumps to the left. And I'm going to take that down just a little bit. Right. And that is just going to come along there and go to the white. So that leaf is down. It's okay, because we're going to put the bow in. So I am not lifting this up, it is sitting flat, because we've got enough height in the card. Tuck it underneath there and bring it to the white. Then I've got my ribbon. Now I am going to use a few glue dots with this. If I can feel them. You got to feel them. Here you go. I've got one. So I want to put them on either side of the bow so they hold it down. Did they go on? That one's still there. Okay. And that bow is just going to go up on the side there. Okay. So that's the front. That looks pretty, doesn't it? And those out of the road. Okay, so now the inside, what we're going to do is do all these pieces for the inside. So if you notice here, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're just going to copy those. Okay, so 1 is all you can smile, 3 and 4, all the same size. Oh, I've got a dot on my finger. And all I did was I cut out 2 of these, and then I just cut them up and put them over the card. So we can start with that. So we've got to get 4. So if I cut that there, 1, and I'm going to cut that off there. So I've got 4 pieces, and then I'm going to do the same here. So 1 and 2. Can you see? Yeah. 3. Okay, now with this one, I'm going to take that back, and I've got quite a long one on that for the 3rd one. Alright, so let's have a look. The 3rd one's got quite a bit, with only a little bit of leaf. Well, I'm not happy with that. Okay, so we're just going to pop one in over here. Alright, and over here we're going to put this away a little bit so it's not sticking out on the other one. I'm going to use that one. Come along. Come along, don't do that to me. Alright. So I'm just going to bring that across and just have like that. Doesn't want my nails, it's harder. I'll get them on, don't worry. I've got You Make Me Smile. And that one will just go up like that. So I can probably do that one, might be better on, that's got a bigger one. Okay. I'm going to take that little one off the bottom. And I'm going to put that right up. That's the one up the top. So it's just lay it down where you want it and do what you like. There's no rhyme or reason. It's your card. So I'm going there. And there. Okay. And I'm just going to pop one little one down under there. I'm running out of glue. Although my nozzle's really... Alright, that's one. I'm getting caught up on stuff, isn't it? Hopeless. Alright, Do You Make Me Smile is just the 2 of these. On with this. Now, I don't know what the days are for the coming week of Christmas, so I think Christmas Day is if it's Gosh, I don't even know what the day is today. It's Thursday? I don't know. I'm hopeless, aren't I? I've got a calendar here. December 23rd is... Oh, it's only Tuesday. Gossam. So next Tuesday is the 30th. So New Year's Eve must be the 31st. So I might come on. I'm not sure. Don't count me in. Have a look. I won't be doing a live though. If I'm not doing it, I just will leave it because we've got other arrangements. So, alright, there's another one. And then this one. We are actually going, my son, I told you last week that he's tore his tendon off his patella. And so we have to go up to their house for our Christmas this year, which is about an hour's drive. Tuck that one under here. That looks cute, doesn't it? And then last, I've got this one. You can do more, you can do less. It's totally up to you what you do. I just did this, so you wouldn't have to be totally my way or the highway. And I'm going to put those ones down the bottom. How fast is this, guys? This is so easy for you. And I'm going to break that apart, so I'm going to stick that there. And I'm going to just do this leaf down on there. Alright, now I am going to wait a moment for those to dry. And what we're going to do with this is fold it up. We're going to glue a little bit more than you might probably, because it is going to be opened a lot. Now your mountain is at the top, okay? So we're going to put that together like this, without getting glue all over yourself. I'm going to open your card, if it likes to open for me. Now, your crease is here, so you can line it up on one of your lines. See how you can see that line? That's my fold for the beginning. So I'm going to bring it about 2 inches, about an inch away from there, and I'm going to stick it down, making sure I've got the flat piece to the outside, making sure it is totally lined up and straight. Okay, just going to give that a press. Now, I don't see that as correctly on that line on the inside. Alright, now I'm going to pop that down, and I'm just going to make sure it is totally right, and then I'm going to put that on, and I'm just going to put a couple of bricks on it for a minute. Now while I'm waiting, I will put my bling bling on here. Okay, so I've just used these ones. I've got one over there. I've got one up here. I think I might put it just there. I've got one down here. And so you're meant to put even, uneven or something like that. So I've got 4 inside and 1 on the outside of these dots. Alright, I'll just clean up a little bit. Oh, hi Kerry, how are you? Another nice quick one, isn't it? Alright, let's see how's that's going. Got to use your big blocks on these ones for the stamping. It was, look at the size of the block. Alright, so now when I open that, see how it's got the valley, the mountain sticking out? And when you stand it up, it shows it like that. So you get to see the card. That's why I had to take 2 photos. One from the front, I like you a lot, and then this from the back. So now we're just going to slowly add all our little inside. Alright. So centre them in the middle. You make me smile. Thanks for coming on, Kira. You make me smile. Okay. I'm just lining them up so they're the same. You could put them on easy, but you'd have to wait till the glue's all set, because otherwise you would hate to have them, you shut it and get it stuck to something else. So that's a handy hint, because there's nothing like having to pull the card apart because you've made a mistake. And last but not least, the last one. It's a little bit hard with that blue, you know, the night and navy, to see it all correctly, but I've done it. I'll put my glasses in the wrong place. Maybe if I turn that on for a minute. Sorry I was late tonight. I'm still cleaning up, getting ready for visitors. Kerry, we've just got rid of our son and his 2 daughters and his wife after 3 days, and our house was a bomb shelter. Honestly, it was such a bomb shelter. It was amazing. But they're 5, the girls are 4 and 3. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Kira. That's so nice. I hope you've made something with your stamps you've been doing. So this set is Nature's Symphony. Come on, Kerry, say it for me. I don't even know. And this is the suite that's available on the 4th of January in the new mini catalogue. I like this one because I think you could use these flowers anywhere. I think it will come in handy because they're such big flower. They will be beautiful. And look at the size of the leaves and the details. There's so much more to do with this. That's amazing. So don't forget your instructions are there. And that's our card. The front and the back and the inside. And then what you do is sign on the back. Today I had to go and see my girlfriend that's got triplets, so I made 3 cards. So one thing I do have to do is get ready for the end of January for my son's birthday, because the Gears one I did last week I'll give to one, but I've got to go and make another one. I can't give him the same. That would be wrong, wouldn't it? Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that. It wasn't a long card because I was pre-prepared, because I didn't think we'd get a lot on watching while it's such a busy time. So get to your wrapping. You've got 2 sleeps, and have a really great day. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a beautiful Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, celebrate what you do love. I'll have a gin for you. So nice to see you, and we'll see you either Tuesday next week or tomorrow. Thanks, Kerry. Merry Christmas to you, darling.